Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Manjari, and don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Today's video is going to be my morning routine. As you can see here, I am just sleeping. I'm about to wake up, and when you see me wake up, I look like a disaster. Straight up. Anyways, I was just looking at the wall. I have a couple of sayings, and one of them says today will be filled with opportunity. I wake up anytime from 9:30 to 11:30. I'm honestly pretty terrible. But anyways, this is more of a casual morning routine since it is still summer for me. My school doesn't start until September 28th, so I thought I would just show you how I wake up in the summers. So usually my hair from the night before is a disaster, so I fix it and then I move on to the first important steps of my day. So I first have to start off by opening the blinds. Trust me, in my room, it makes all the difference between feeling like I'm awake and wanting to crawl back into bed. The next thing I do every morning is I grab my journal and I write 3 intentions for my day. 3 things that I want to accomplish, 3 things that'll help my life and day go with direction and purpose. This has really helped me, especially for the summer where I have a lot more free time and sometimes it's like the whole day goes and I realize I've really just done nothing. Having 3 intentions for the day gives me so much more direction. It gives me a way to go. It tells me what to do, and I just feel like I'm not doing things so mindlessly anymore, and it gives me just an increased sense of purpose. And at the end of the day, I go back to my journal and I'm just reflecting, and between those 2 things, I realize like, oh, this is what I've done and this is what I'm going to do for tomorrow, and it just helps me go through each day accomplishing more and more things rather than just feeling like each day has gone by. The next thing I do every single morning, which I believe is honestly the game changer, is meditating. Meditating is seriously underrated and undervalued, and people just kind of write it off. But meditating has helped me stay present, not just when I meditate, but in every single task I do throughout the day. When you meditate, the goal is to really just be as present as possible. So when you start off your morning being present, when you're doing other things throughout the day, you're remembering the idea of being present. And this just prevents you from doing dumb multitasking or not really giving a task your all and being really productive. And being present is more important than just doing a task, especially because being present allows you to do the task better. The next thing I do every morning is I practice a bit of language learning. I am learning French on Duolingo. I learned French in high school and I regret not becoming more fluent. So basically, I spend every morning just doing French. I'm actually speaking and listening to what they say as they do it. But I just want to let you know, like, if you want to regain fluency in a language or you have a good understanding of the language already, Duolingo is definitely the way to go. Duolingo is not great if you're starting out a new language completely. In that case, I would say substitute that language with other methods, but Duolingo is really awesome for me because it's helping me regain vocabulary and remember a bunch of old grammar rules and stuff, because as you do it, it helps you remember like, oh yeah, this was the grammar rule, oh yeah, this is how it is, this is how past tense works. And so that's why I really enjoy Duolingo. I spend at least 15 minutes a day every morning. I also want to emphasize how important it is to do language learning in the morning. It's just the parts of your brain that get activated, all that stuff. It's just important to do language learning in the morning as much as possible, and that's what I am doing right now. I kind of want to try learning a new language on top of French, but I feel like I should just focus and, give French my all, and then, if I see another opportunity in another language, come to it. If any of you guys are learning any languages and you've started from fresh all on your own, please let me know what apps, what resources you use. I'm using Duolingo because I have learned French before and have a pretty good grasp on it, but I do want to learn other languages, and I don't know what methods are like pretty inexpensive to free to pretty cheap, and I would like to learn another language, but I want to do it pretty cost effectively and just kind of similar to the way I've been doing French, which is just like 15-20 minutes a day, so that it doesn't feel like a huge burden and it doesn't become to a point where it's like, oh, this is my job. So if you guys have any suggestions on language learning, I would love to take them from you. I also wanted to talk a little bit about the Duolingo app itself. I know it's not the perfect app, but it's one of the best apps for something that is free for language learning and has so many languages. Like I said, I would recommend supplementing this with something else if you've never learned in a language. But I find it's really nice the way you can customize, and it gives you reminders for how long you can learn, and you can kind of just pick the topics that you'd like to learn. It's not the best for conversational type of languages. For example, for French, people speak French really fast, and on the app, they're not really doing that same thing. So you kind of have to supplement it by watching, French movies and French TV shows to really just get the full benefit of learning French. But like I said, Duolingo is a really good intermediary for getting your vocabulary going and reviewing a lot of grammar. Next up on my schedule, or as the cool people say, sketch. I'm sorry, I take that back. I like to read. This one is Rising Strong by Brene Brown, and that's Lean On. I forget who the author is for that one. But my point is, I think it's really important to read every single morning. You want to get your brain active and going, and using your phone really just does the opposite of that. So before I even use my phone for more than maybe 2 minutes at a time, I think it's really important to read. So I try to read at least 15 minutes every morning. This just keeps your brain running and going. And as you can see, I've gotten cozy. I'm just reading this book. You can read anything, in my opinion. I think even fiction will do the trick. I'm currently just going through a nonfiction phase after going through, 18 and a half years of having a fiction phase. But like I said, any book is good. Just anything that will get your brain running, keep you interested. Reading is one of those things where when you really start to enjoy it, you can get in the moment more. Like, you'll be completely focused on it. And it's really important that you have more moments of you being completely focused, because sometimes you can't control how present you are when you do things, but when you're there, you're incredibly present, and that's just really important to try and do as much as possible. Next up, I really enjoy clearing up my space. I tend to get a little messy when I'm busy, so you can see me, I like to keep my trash can on that chair, so just throw out all the crap and old receipts and stuff, and I just clear up, put the stuff that needs to go in my bag, get my books that need to be returned in my return pile, keep all dishes near the door. That's where my camera is. That's why you can very up close see my arm hairs, which I apologize for. And then I have all my books that I've read and I'm about to return. Just kind of look through old receipts, see what I still need and what I don't. Basically, the only reason I keep receipts is because I can get some cash back on Ibotta, and if it's too late or if there's nothing on there, I just have to toss it. I'm just kind of cleaning my laptop before I put my keyboard cover back on, because I do this disgusting thing where I will eat while using my laptop because I don't have like a TV in my room, because I live at home currently because of school and college and stuff. But anyways, that's not the point. I continue to clean. There's just a lot of crap that I leave out. Basically, my deal with messes is I let stuff get messy and only then I clean when things are clean. Apparently, I can't handle it and I just start to let things get messy. So yeah, I'm just cleaning stuff around, putting some of my paperwork and paychecks away. It's just really important to me to have a clean space, because a clean space is really the key to how productive you can and can't be. If you have a lot of space to do things and spread out your work, I think it's just really conducive to not feeling cluttered and feeling like you're boxed in, and just having room to spread out your materials. And that's why I think it's really important to stay clean as much as possible. So I try to keep myself clean at the end of the night, but sometimes I get lazy, or especially now in the summer where I'm not doing too much of actual work. Cleaning just doesn't seem that important to me. It just seems like, who cares if I have a messy space? So I try to regularly clean at least once a week. So yeah, that's about it. As you can see, I'm disgusting and I have a lot of dirty plates. I eat in my room a lot. But other than that, like I said, it's just really important for me to keep a clean space. And I think it's important for other people to too. Like, for me, if you can see, it's taking me just like a couple minutes out of my day, and I just think it's an essential part of a routine to stay clean. I already talked about why being clean has helped me. I also try to form the good habits of being clean for school. If I start now during the summer and, keeping everything clean, I'm more likely to be better at keeping clean when school comes around. So that's why it's important to me, and hopefully some of these good habits can rub off on you as well. And here is the final product. It looks so much better and I'm so happy with my space. Once the room is clean and the space is habitable, I start to stretch. You know what? I sit on my ass pretty much all day because I'm on my laptop, especially on my days off when I don't work, because I do have a job, but I just feel like I spend a lot of time sitting, and I really enjoy stretching because it just loosens up those crusty little muscles that are generally going unused because I used to be super active. So yeah, I'm just stretching. I would do significantly more exercise and add that to my schedule, but right now I don't know what kind of exercise I would enjoy, and I'm trying to do more things I enjoy. So yeah. And that is it for my morning routine. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I don't know why I clapped while doing that. But anyways, thank you guys again so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. And give this video a thumbs up so it can go out to more people who like videos like this. Other than that, I have an Instagram and a podcast. They're completely free and all of the proceeds from it are donated to the BL movement. Feel free to check that out. Other than that, have a great day everybody. Bye!